When we say foreground color, okay, it is a property, or color is a property that allows you to specify the color of text inside an element. So we want to give a particular element a particular color. Okay, you can also specify any color in CSS in three different ways. Mind you, the spelling of color is COLOR, not COLOUR. We are using the American spelling of color and not the British. So be mindful of the spelling of color. Okay, and then throughout our lessons is going to be color. You can see foreground color, COLOR. Three different ways color can be what? Can be specified. One is the RGB. I told you the RGB stands for red, green, and blue. Okay, red, green, and blue. Color experts explain that almost every color can be formed by using an amount of red, an amount of green, and an amount of blue put together. Okay, it expresses the number of red or how much green and how much blue a particular color is made up of. So if we check this example simply means red has an amount of 100, green an amount of 100, and then blue has an amount of 90. These three colors put together will give you a particular one color to use. So you can actually specify the color given to an element by using the RGB. Another way of expressing color is using the hex code. The hex code is a 6-digit code that represents an amount of red, an amount of green, and an amount of blue. Okay, but in the hex code it is preceded by a hash, and it is usually a 6-digit code that comes after the hash. So together with the hash we have, let's say, 7. Okay, the hash plus 6-digit code, that makes the hex code. We can also specify a color, which is the third way of specifying, which is by using the original color name. There are about 147 predefined color names that are recognized by browsers. For example, green, red, cyan, okay, dark cyan, blue, black. You see, there are colors that are specified. 147 different colors. You can do research and then actually see the various color names. So I'm going to my text editor. I'm going to express foreground color using the RGB, using the hex code, and using the color names together. Okay, so that I will explain how to use any of them. You look for the best that suits you, that's easier for you, and then you can use it to specify color. Now, as you see the codes here, or the CSS rules here, this first line has to do with the entire body of the web page, which is the entire visual or the graphical area of the web page, and I'm going to give it a straight rule of with a property font family, and it's going to take a value of Arial, and also come to the background color, which is the entire background. I'm going to give it an RGB color, which is 247 red, 224 green, and 210 blue. It's going to form a color like a bright gray color, or we call a bright ash color. Then I now come to the heading, H1, first level heading. I'll give it a color of green. In this case, I'm giving it a straight color name, green. straight color name green. Okay, and this green is 0 red, 128 green, and 0 blue. Okay, and 0 blue. This is a hex code. I told you the hex code starts with a pound, okay, or a hash. It has 6 digits behind it, and this is a red. Okay, this is a red color. So as you can see, it's red here. And I'm also going to give all my paragraphs black, and black is 0 red, 0 green, and 0 blue. I'm going to save this file, my CSS file. And now, because it is already linked to my HTML document, I do not have to do anything to the HTML. I'll just have to go to my web page and refresh. Now you see, all what I gave is working. I gave it a lighter gray for the entire body. I give my text color or my paragraphs black, which you can see. I gave level 1 heading green color, and I gave level 2 heading a red color. So everything is working just as I want it to work. So this is what specifying colors using the RGB, the hex code, and the color name. I've used all 3 in here. The next one is going to be background color. Okay, background color. This is what? A foreground color.